Hello, this is Smita Kumar, and you're watching Medicircle. Today, on our healthcare startup series, we have Vipen Jain with us. Vipen is the co founder and CEO of Fitspire. Fitspire is a health and wellness startup based out of Delhi, catering to over 15,000 pin codes in more than 27 Indian cities. Fitspire products are led by nature and backed by science. Fitspire makes products for all ages and also different health segments such as vegan proteins, multivitamins, vitality, healthy snacking including bars and peanut butter, weight management, keto, skin care, immunity products, and kids multivitamin drinks also. So let's know from more about Fitspire. Hi Vipin, welcome to MediCircle Healthcare Startup Series.
Hi, Smita. How are you? Thank you so much for hosting this event.
So, as being the co-founder of Fitspire, tell us more about your health and wellness startup, and when did you
Sure,
start it, and how was the journey?
sure. So we are a team of three co-founders. So initially, this was started by me and my wife NiDhi, and then there was another co-founder who joined us, who's leading the entire operation for us. So the idea behind starting the startup was to bring the best of products for our country, make the best of the products for our country, which people can use. I worked for about 1.5 decade with multiple MNCs, and my last assignment with one of the MNC was to travel across the globe and do multiple seminars on health and life. While I was doing that, I used to buy a lot of health supplement outside India, and people used to ask me that, Vipin, why do you buy it outside India, and why not from India? So my answer was that one, that you get a variety of products. Second, the taste is one factor. Third is the genuinity of the product, which is there, which we don't found it somewhere in Indian market. And also people have a phobia of using health supplements because there are a lot of negative feedbacks on using the health supplement, and because of multiple reasons, it could be not using it in an appropriate manner, or not certified, or buying it from a local market or a vendor which is selling a fake product. So just to fill this gap, we as a team of three co-founders, we left our corporate career, and then we went into this. We all three met about 15 years back, largely into fitness. I'm into gymming and multiple fitness things. The another co-founder is marathon runner NiDhi. She's also Prime Minister awardee. I'm from IIM Lucknow, and the third co-founder is also gold medalist, and she do a lot of yoga practice. So we all three has a common interest in health and wellness, which brought us to start this venture. And after leaving our corporate jobs, we did a survey on understanding the market, what is the need, how the market is behaving, and what is the future of this market. And what we studied and what we assessed was 33% of Indian population suffer from lifestyle disease, which is largely the critical diseases like blood pressure, which is quite common, diabetes, which is very common, infertility in women, which was earlier rare, but now very common in women, especially the working women. Then there are multiple diseases, especially the mental illness, cardiac issues. I mean, you have seen so many people dying just because of the heart issues.
Yes.
So all this led us to understand the market, and then we did a deeper survey and understood that what is the right solution for all this illness. And we found that the nutritional deficiency in the current generation is a biggest gap, and just to fulfill that, we have to bring out some products which is not harmful, which are chemical free, which are more authentic, which are more genuine, which are more certified, and which has a taste to consume those doing that. With that, we understood the market more and deeper, and we found that people opt for natural or a herbal product, and which is also quite common. So just to differentiate, we thought to bring the vegan products, which is the right proposition in the current market needs. Why vegan? Because that it does not have any kind of a side effect. Second, it is chemical free. Third, the nutritional value is higher in vegan products because it's plant based comparatively, the other products which are available in the market. And, so that's how, we come to a conclusion to start this venture. Now, how do we differentiate from market? There are largely, 4 to 5 USPs which we have. First is that, we are the first in country as a family vegan health wellness brand. So we cater to entire family needs, starting from 5-year-old to 65-year-old person. We cater to all the health segments, largely, health wellness, general health wellness, sports wellness, personal wellness or sexual wellness, and then child wellness. And our product caters to, as you rightly mentioned, we cater to all kind of vegan proteins, vegan sports products, sports and nutrition products, all kind of multivitamins, keto weight management, keto products, immunity products, vitality products, healthy snacking, peanut butter, all kind of bars, nutrition bar, etc. So with that, we started this venture. We established this company in late 2019, but our first sale started on 1st January 2020. With that, I'm here in front of you. So there are a lot of things, which we did in last 2.5 years. So we initially started with the e-commerce platform, then developed our own website, then went into the modern trades offline market. And with 3 rounds of seed fundings, we are currently almost at a valuation of about 100 crores, and serving to almost 15,000 plus pin codes with more than 50 plus big large chain association, which is offline and online both together. Currently, we enjoy a customer ratio of about 60s to 40 between male and female. So 60% is our male customers, 40% is our female customers, and we are catering to all generation and all segments.
And how much is the customer base, Vipin?
So we have a customer base of more than 50,000 now, which we plan to touch almost 2 lakhs by end of this financial year.
And as going vegan is like the new trend, there are so many people now who are avoiding all such foods that are coming from animals and switching to more such things which is plant based. There are other some startups also, I think, and there are so many Evo Foods and Good Do, Good Dot is there. So there must be, as you said, there are different USPs of Fitspire, especially catering to the entire family. And you have also raised $1 million funding. So how are these funds going to be utilized, especially in scaling up it to different new geographies, as you're already there in a lot of pin codes in India? So what is the fund utilization plan?
Sure. I think, with vegan, I think the biggest challenge what we studied was the taste, which we, brought into our product. So, in case if somebody is having our vegan protein, so the person will feel like that, he's having a cold coffee. Similarly, if you eat any of, the healthy snacking products, especially, the bars, so you don't feel like that, you are having a nutrition bar or a protein bar. It feels like, you are having a good chocolate. So this is something, which we innovated all together. And, our single products goes under various formulations, various testing. Not only testing in the factory, but it also we test all our products ourselves, and also with our the family members and the core customers who cater to our revenues. So with that, we have about 20 plus SKUs right now, more than 50,000 plus customers. In terms of fundraise, so we have done 3 rounds of fundraising. Initially, Sukhbir Singh, who's the Bollywood singer, he had a confidence in our product because he used our product. With that, he did our first round of funding with a small micro VC firm called Startup Buddy and Fluid Venture. Then we did a second round with a couple of international investors, and our third round happened lately in March 2022. We are in one of the ex-senior guy from Nestle, who is currently based out at Oman, invested in our company. So with that, we have a very good team in terms of not only in terms of shareholder, but all the investor contributes on our business strategy, telling us that what to do and how to do. So largely the money is spent on 3 things. One is building up our own team. So having the right people at the right time is one of our core strategy to bring the right talent who can help us in building up this company and the brand. Second is that we are increasing our product portfolio. So currently we have about 20 core products with about 100 plus SKUs with multiple variation and flavors. So the money would be spent on bringing the more products into the kitty, especially catering to segments like diabetes, women hygiene, etc. And third is that we'll spend money in terms of building up our brand by doing multiple and various marketing activities.
So as I just discussed, that there are so many Indians now who are going the vegan way. Here I would like to share one data also according to YouGov service. There are
Sure.
65% of Indians who plan to eat more plant-based vegan foods in the new year. According to this survey of 1,033 adults, India ranks third in this world behind only the US and UK. Plant-based eating actually appears to be growing in popularity in India. So this
Right.
survey also says that there are more than 60% of the Indians who view plant-based diets positively compared to 2 years ago. So there is a massive change in the approach also. I think COVID has also accelerated this and approach, because again, lot of people try. I mean, who are going vegan, they also need such good food also available, because again, when it comes to vegan, some say that there are very few options available. Also, if it is vegan, the quality also sometimes is not as what we are expecting. Like, so when you're talking about that chocolate, or which is like an energy bar kind of a thing, it always comes with this healthy feeling, which like healthy food cannot be tasty. So that's one myth I think that Fitspire is trying to bust, so that it can help more and more people go vegan. Any such piece of learning you would like to share with us here,
Sure.
Vipin?
Sure. I think the rural part of India follows the urban, and the urban follows the metros, and the metro follow largely the western part of the globe, which is US largely. So in US, I mean, one of the data says, which we study, is that about 13.8% of US population have migrated themselves from non-vegetarian to vegan. So they have skipped the vegetarian line, so they have converted to vegan. Almost 6.5% of Indian population is currently vegan now, especially all the celebrities you talk about, starting from John Abraham, Sukhbir Singh, Mandira, anybody you talk about who are into fitness, largely being that it protects the environment because you don't use any animal byproduct. Second, that it is not harmful. So the biggest myth has actually converted into the biggest opportunity for all the people who are into this vegan industry. Taste plays a very important role on which we work upon, and hence we will be building all our product portfolio largely catering to all generation with a fantastic taste.